get how it was the opposite colors. Hello.
Yeah, but Mac does that too, so I always used to it. So yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
We are live, everybody. Oh, good. I can see one.
I can't see anybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Okay, we are a little bit excited to be together. This is always fun for us. But do you want to do a little the announcement?
Well, I mean, it's holiday. We were just talking about are we ready for the holidays? All the videos we're putting up for Black Friday. It's when did it happen? Because I feel like it was just February, all that. So it's the holidays. And obviously, my favorite thing to get would be somebody to just say, hey, what perfume do you want? Because I have a lot on my wish list, 3 that I'm trying to pick from that Abby was trying to help me choose what I'm going to buy next. But obviously, we probably, if you're watching this, would love to get a perfume too.
Yes.
Well, Twisted Lily, as you know, that Abby and I both have affiliate codes with Twisted Lily. We love them. We personally shop with them all the time. Yeah. And they have their holiday gift guide.
Which is awesome.
I thought it was fun because it's not just perfumes. It's other stuff too. It's all scented goodness. So we're showing you some of our favorites from that and then talking about just fun gift ideas. Right?
I think gift ideas, and I just think you're right. Like, we were excited because we have our own little code, Abby and Mandy 10.
So this time it's combined, which is so exciting.
It's so exciting because I was laughing. I didn't know if they watched our lives.
I know. And when they were like, do you want a code? I'm like, yes. And with Abby, oh my goodness, yes.
We were partying a little bit. So I thought it was fun because we were able to kind of curate some goodies. Is anybody hearing my dog in the background?
No, but I don't care.
Okay. Sorry, I'm alone in the house, and he's gonna be sad, but it's just too much.
He's got FOMO. He's like, what am I missing out on? What party am I missing out on?
Okay, so who gets perfume for the holidays or fragrance?
And if you don't, or if you do, like, what's on your wish list this year? What's the number 1 scent that you want?
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a very hard question.
Yeah, exactly. I laughed. Well, only thing I'll tell you is Mandy sent me 3 options. She's like, which one should I get? And I was looking at them. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to.
Yeah, she's like, just all 3. And I'm like, that is not helpful.
I was like, we can do it spaced out, but I'm like, you're going to literally have all 3 of
I will eventually have all 3. Yes.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
Do you want to do our some Xerjoff?
Oh, I have one of those.
Yeah, well, let's do that then. Let's start off with our full bottles that we are loving at the moment.
We're going to kick it off with, this is great. Okay, so this is an awesome pick, and I was super hyped because we both love this.
Yes.
And this is Xerjoff Ivory Root, and I just have to show you, it's like so luxe to get.
I love the Xerjoff packaging.
Like the presentation, anybody would love this. And I feel like this is a perfect unisex.
I do too.
Okay. Yeah. So I was trying to pick something that wasn't just so dominant. You know, this is just the best. I mean, I want to say spicy vanilla. It's just so, it's ultra luxe is what I would say.
That's why I like it, because it is spicy to me.
It's spicy and elegant, and you know what? I know why you love this, sweetie. It's got patchouli in it. Okay, so you guys, this is like an amber cinnamon. I definitely smell that delicious cinnamon. Allspice. I think that's another thing I love is allspice.
I do love allspice. And I don't ever see, honestly, I think this is the only perfume that I have personally seen allspice as a note in.
And this made me laugh because my mom used to always put, that was her secret ingredient. This is back, but she would put allspice in, and that was like fancy back in the day.
It makes a difference. I love allspice.
And then she was saying, it has some sandalwood, patchouli, basil, allspice, vanilla, and this lasts forever.
It does. Not all Xerjoffs do on me, but that one does.
This is so long lasting. It's so elegant. It is smooth. And I just, box after box of Xerjoff. So fun for the unwrapping. I think that is so awesome. Are you guys sure you can't hear that or you can't?
Well, let him in. You can let him in.
Okay. Because I feel like it's worse. He definitely has FOMO here. Come on in. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Anyways, Carrie, you were the ones. Oh, sending love from New Orleans. My husband just landed in there. So literally. Ooh. Okay, Carrie's going to Scent Bar in New York in a few weeks and wants to try some of their fragrances. Okay, definitely put this on your list, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Oh, it's if you have not smelled it, it needs to be smelled. Yes. Especially if you're someone who likes a spicy vanilla scent. If you don't like spice, then no, because that I get a lot of that in there, but that's one of my favorite types of scents.
Again, as I said in the beginning, it's unisex. I feel like, yes, it's vanilla, so that can lean a little bit more feminine, but I definitely could.
I would love if Chad wore that. I think it smells great. It's not too feminine at all.
And isn't this gorgeous?
I love the Xerjoff bottles. There's something about like.
Is that Starlight?
Starlight, yeah.
Ooh.
Which is also good for this time of year.
I was going to say, okay, yes, I was trying to find something that wasn't, I feel like you could wear this year round. So this one, totally shines right now. In this weather, it is I'm wearing it today and I'm just like, I
love that. I love when you have a scent on and you just can't stop smelling yourself. And I have to remind myself sometimes that I'm in public when I'm like sticking my arm up to my nose.
Yes.
Because I totally do that.
She said she loves dogs, so bring them in. So hello, everybody. Here is Mr. Olaf. He loves perfume.
I love Olaf. Yes, Carrie, this is Starlight. I love Starlight so much. One of my favorite cardamom perfumes. So good.
Okay, so we started off with a Xerjoff recommendation. Okay.
This might be able to do a segue into maybe the next thing you talk about. But y'all, oh my goodness. This is one of my favorite perfumes that I have gotten this year, hands down. And so Twisted Lily they started carrying, is it Andrea? It's Andrea, not Andrea Mack perfumes.
Yes.
Okay? She is a perfumer from Iceland. And so they did like a Zoom call with Andrea Mack that Abby and I were both able to get on. And so we had some samples to smell beforehand. And when I smelled Pavilion,
yes,
I immediately texted Abby and I don't even know what I said. I was very excited.
Yeah. This one was, you were like, girl, get your girl. Have you smelled this one yet? Because I thought we were supposed to smell along with
Oh yeah, no. I wasn't waiting to smell along. I was like, I'm smelling all of them. I sprayed this all over myself from that sample and I could not stop thinking about it for days. Yeah. Like for days. This to me, and I remember I did say in your in the text, let me get to like what it actually is. It's a rose perfume, which
is big. This
so
is
weird for me. I know, but it's not the kind of rose I don't like. It's got honey and praline and saffron, rose and patchouli, vanilla, oud, and amber. What this is to me is an even better, dialed down version of Oud Satin Mood. From MSK. But when I say that, it's better. It's better. And I really enjoy Oud Satin Mood, but sometimes I am not the type of person who really gets self-conscious about wearing scents. Right. But that one, I sometimes am a little self-conscious because I'm like, if I do a quarter of a spray too much, it's too much.
Because we both love that one, but it's beast mode.
It is. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should leave the house. Like, you know,
Yeah.
this though, oh my, now it is an extrait. You don't need much,
No.
like 2 or 3 sprays and you're good to go. But I just, I can't get enough of this.
And I have a bottle coming to me. So
Yeah, because she loved it so much.
like, that's how much this is a dual, like, and I was so surprised because, well, actually, I wasn't, because you love Oud Satin Mood. You do love rose. You just love it in a certain way.
It has to be that like kind of jammy rose. And I've also talked a lot about how sometimes honey doesn't work for me. And there is honey in this, and it works. It works. It just is that honeyed opening. And y'all, it is so incredibly beautiful. And I was at the grocery store the other day. I had this on. Ooh. 2 sprays. I wasn't self-conscious about it. I could smell my scent bubble and I was loving it. I was there was somebody in front of me checking out. I was taking my stuff out of my cart and putting it on like the little thing, and they were still checking out. And the cashier stopped what she was doing, helping that person, and was like, "What are you wearing? You smell so good."
You know, that's like, that is a true, like,
and of course I told her, and she's like, "Who?" You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, "It's an indie brand. You have to look it up. It smells." I need to start taking little samples with me, because I've had at least 3 people stop and ask me. And I would like to be able to be like, "Here, just take like a little 1 ml."
Yeah, like, here you go. Because also, especially when it's more niche, like, they're not gonna, the name, you know, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. But this is, I mean, truly. And I love the bottle.
I also have to say, that was the coolest thing we did. And honestly, that whole line
is so good. So
good. Like, didn't you like so many of them?
So many of them. I have 2 other. Do you want to talk about your next thing? What's your discovery set?
No, it's not that one.
Oh, okay.
I knew you thought of that. I was like,
okay. Well, here, the discovery set is also in the holiday gift guide.
Because actually, remember, because it was sold out at the time that we wanted to pick it.
Okay. So a couple other of my favorites. Do you remember some of your favorites?
Yep.
Ceramic. Oh
I
my
love
goodness.
that.
It smells like the most luxurious clay mask from a spa.
Yeah.
That's what it brings me to. Like, I feel like I'm at a spa and someone's putting this like super uber expensive clay mask on. That's what ceramic smells like. And I also love Magma. So those are my top 3: Magma, Pavilion, and Ceramic. And this will not be the last full bottle that I have.
No.
If you have not ventured into these fragrances, please do.
I think that they had like one set, and then they had like a smaller one that was still available, and maybe they've restocked, because we were both like, oh my gosh.
I know. We both were like,
yeah, because it is such, plus it's really fun because she has a little bit of everything. Do you know what I mean?
And all of her ingredients she uses are from Iceland.
Yes.
Like, just,
and
she's very warm and welcoming.
You can smell the Iceland.
Yeah. There's a couple of them that I was like, oh yeah, okay.
So what'd you think of Coven?
Coven was not what I was expecting, and I think it's like their best seller, which I don't really get.
It's like a TikTok, like it blew up on TikTok.
Y'all, I'm not on TikTok. I cannot do another social media. So I can't keep up with all of that, but it did not seem like it would have been their best seller to me.
I was sort of surprised. I really like Duel.
Yes, that was good.
I think that has pear in it, or am I thinking ginger? It's so good.
But the Magma, it's like all of them were supposed to smell like experiences in Iceland, and the Magma was like supposed to smell like a volcano just erupted. Basically.
Yes.
It was like, oh, it was so good. It was so good.
And I think the whole thing was incredible because she really painted a picture for us. And I love part of fragrance. Like, that's why we love it, is it does tell a story. And it was so, like, hearing it from her. She was like, well, this is when I was in my soft, gentle. There's one called Soft Tension. And like, and it was just, and she's an artist. Like, she didn't even start out as a
A
perfume.
perfumer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so it's just an outstanding line. Like it
Oh,
is
so good.
definitely like we're both like, and I laughed because she picked that. I was like, oh, I wanted that. I wanted
Sorry. I love this so much.
that. She's more decisive, but I was like, darn it.
Oh, it
Oh,
didn't take me any time at
uh,
all. That has been ever since I smelled it, that's been at the top of my wish list.
yeah. And I have my bottle on the way. So this is a true like dual, like when we
Love.
have different tastes, but
We do, yeah.
but
But
we
I feel
love,
like when there's one that we both love,
yeah.
it's one that y'all need to get your nose on.
It definitely.
Yeah.
And okay.
So
And
good.
that's now you made me. I'm gonna wear that tomorrow, by the way.
I've been wearing it so much. It'll be in my favorites this month for sure.
Okay, yeah. We had wanted to do we wanted that sample set, but instead another sample set that I picked that I thought would be amazing, and we talked through all of this,
Mhm.
was the homage
Yes.
set. And the reason I love this one is you get all like 12 of their fragrances right here. So
Those
this
are
is
good size too. Are
yeah,
those bigger than 2 mils?
think it's 2 mils, but
They
doesn't it
look
look
bigger.
deluxe size?
They
And
look,
they
yeah,
do
they
seem
look
a
bigger.
little, hold on, you know what? Maybe let's look at the back of the box here. Because it is 2 mils.
Okay.
But okay, so this brand has so many awesome fragrances, but it's expensive and you need to fall in love if you're going to want to get a full bottle. So one of the things I love to do for friends and family is I love to give them a discovery set.
Mhm.
And then, if they're really my loved ones, I'll say, pick out your favorite. And then I will do a redemption or I'll give them a gift card for the amount of a full fragrance,
Mhm.
just so that they can really sit down. So there's because I know giving scent can be,
It can be tough.
it
Yeah.
can be tough. And especially if it's something though, that's like really you're passionate about it. And people always say, "Ooh, help me pick a perfume," but that can be really hard.
Yeah.
So this one has so many good ones in here. So I'm just going to like tell you what's in it so you can tell, and we can kind of play off each
Yeah.
other with the
Yeah,
ones. Get ready. It's a game show. Okay. So we have in here, look at now I'm like, I don't have my glasses on, guys. We have Gold Woman. Have you smelled that?
No, I haven't.
The next one I know, Dia. So if you like a soap clean,
It is a soapy fragrance.
soap, yeah.
But I was surprised by how much I like that one.
I was surprised you did too, because it's like that fresh, clean. It smells like a really fancy soap, but it smells amazing. Dia Woman Reflection Honor, which I have that one. It's a really beautiful, it's a white floral, very sophisticated, great for like mother of the bride or even a bride. Let's see, Epic Woman, Portrayal, Jubilation, that's one of their like bestseller ones. Memoir Woman, Journey, and Sunshine.
I love Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine's like a really awesome like apricot tobacco.
So good.
Yeah. Okay, so anyhow, this just seemed like a really, like, you get some nice
But
sizes.
really, so that's 12 times 2. That's almost a full ounce
Yeah.
of perfume that you're getting, which some perfumes only come in a 30 mil. So
Yes.
that's a good amount of juice. Like a 2 mil sample is going to last you a long time. Even
I
if you
just feel like this, I was excited because there's a couple of them that I've tried, but I was like, oh, I'm not sure. Like, I only want to wear them occasionally. I guess that I wouldn't, it may not be full bottle worthy, but there's days when I want to wear it.
Well, and there's also a ton of people that I know personally that only wear perfume on occasions anyways. So like a discovery set like that is going to last them even longer when they're not wearing perfume daily. Oh, and that box is really pretty.
Isn't it pretty? So this is just I don't know. This one looked so gorgeous, and I felt like you got a lot of bang for your buck here. And because these are expensive, I feel like you really want to try it out on your skin, and honestly, we both have done this before, but you smell it on a strip.
Yeah. And it may end up being different on your skin.
Yes. I apologize. let him in, let him in. I'm like, the other one's down barking at the door. I apologize, everyone.
Okay. They're part of our family.
We
understand. If Chad wasn't in the other room, Zeus would be like trying to climb in my lap right now. Okay. So I do like rouge smoking too. Rouge smoking does not last on me. I think that's the only thing that's the only reason I don't have a full bottle of rouge smoking is because I get like maybe an hour out of it and then it's gone. Does it last on you?
It is. That one was one that I had to like, it wasn't an immediate love.
Yeah.
And then I fell in love with it.
I do love that. I do love the scent. It just doesn't, for some reason, my skin eats it. I don't know why.
You can just like, I want to see you put your perfume on.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is every day, unless it's something like this.
I was going to say, no, do not do that with Oud Satin Mood. Do not do that.
I know. Oud Satin Mood was like 1 and you walk into it. Like that's,
you're like,
that's how it's going to work. Okay. So I'm going to talk about the discovery set that I chose.
Yes.
Couple of reasons that I chose this one. A, it's one of my favorite houses.
Yep.
Like I absolutely adore this house. My favorite scent of all time is from this house. B, it's expensive. Each individual perfume is a little bit pricey. C, it's niche, y'all. And that's another thing, like with Amouage, not all of it's going to be some like loves and hates, right?
Yes,
and so as you're getting into niche, and if you have like a friend or a family member or something, you want them to get into niche. Maybe they need to like branch out from their La Vie Belle or whatever. Like there's nothing wrong with those. I love a good designer perfume, but there's so many other options out there. But to try to pick a niche perfume for someone who's not used to it is near impossible because it can just be love or hate. There can be some polarizing scents in some of these houses.
Yes.
This house, there can be some polarizing scents. However, I adore this house and it's Maison Crivelli. Love it so much. Someone said that I got them on Patchouli Magnetic and it's their favorite. And that is my favorite scent of all time. I can't get enough of this. There's nothing that compares to that scent. I also have Ombre or Amber.
That's the one I was going to say. I was wearing this the other day and I was just like, ugh.
So good. It's just different. They really put out like different scents. And I love that. The Oud Maracuja, I smelled that one. I have a sample of that one because that's one of their new extracts. But these are not the extracts. It's their regular line. Yeah. And Iris Malakon is one of my favorites. And that's in here. So this has 10 of their scents. And I mean, I honestly I think I like all of them. Yeah. Which is so weird. I'm not quite sure about the rose, but the citrus, but the rest of them I love. Mm-hmm. And 2 of them, two of them have gone on my full bottle wish list. One of which I texted Abby and I'm like, I'm wearing this today. It is so good. She's like, I love it too. The Papyrus.
Oh yeah.
Papyrus Moleculaire. Oh man.
I feel like I have my set right over here.
Oh my goodness. This is a woody green scent, but there's something about it. It's got papyrus and coriander and amyris and it has carrot seeds. And I think when carrot seeds are in something, it smells like iris to me, almost like orris root. It gives that. And I can kind of smell that, but it's so different from Iris Malakon. It's not the same at all.
No.
Tobacco, tonka bean, absinthe. Boreal is really good too. I like that one. Y'all, this one.
Isn't that a good one? We were both like, that's
it is like high up on my wish list.
Wait, what's your next one?
Lise Solberg.
Okay. Really?
Yes. And
this is surprising me.
When I had tried it before and remembered liking it. It's not going to be one that everybody likes. Yeah. In fact, reviews on Fragrantica are not, some of them I'm like, what are you smelling? This is not what I am smelling. It is a woody, fruity, powdery scent. It also has carrot seeds in it. So I don't know. It's got quince, iris, but then it has a lot of like cedar and oak and gaiac wood. It also has tobacco. I think it might be, it has ambroxan in it.
Oh, that one.
I got something in my throat. And I think sometimes when ambroxan is in something, if you're not someone who tends to love that, you're just not going to like anything about the perfume.
Yeah.
But I really like that. And then I also like Santal Volcanique.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's such a good, that goes along with the Andrea Mac, like a different kind of
sandalwood.
Yeah.
It's not something, y'all, I got something in my throat. It's not something that you've probably smelled before. I don't feel like, because a lot of the Santal and sandalwood scents, people automatically say, oh, it's Santal 33 or it's pickle juice or you know what I mean? It's it's nothing I've smelled before.
Yeah.
It's nice. Y'all, those are like my 3 that I don't already own. Like the Iris Mollicon's my favorite of all of them. But of the 3 out of this that I don't already own that I absolutely love and are going high on my wish list. But this is just,
it's a great set.
It's a good set. It's a good set. It's a good intro into niche and all the things that are offered in the world of niche.
If we have one who that is what makes me laugh. Sorry. She's like,
I haven't smelled that one. Have you smelled it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, yes, I have a full bottle.
No. I think that one's like so expensive that I was like, I don't want to even remotely, at least she's saying, but I don't, there's things that I just don't even want to attempt to, even like per se, if it's not.
Because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
I get that.
I have some limits, everybody.
Her limits are way less than my limits.
I don't know about that. Okay, so I have a fun gift that I love to give, and I feel like this is such a good holiday gift. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
So I'm a huge fan of giving candles because that's a very safe way to gift your passion, some fragrance. But, if someone doesn't like usually candles are going to be pretty.
They're a little bit more mass appealing than niche fragrances. Yeah.
And so they have the cutest from La Maison La Bougie. And so this one is my particular, I'm a Cancer. And you guys, it is the cutest, but then I just have to show you, like, you can pick whatever your person. So this one is Scorpio. And the box itself, so the presentation when they get them is going to be like, oh, so cute. And then you're going to open it up. So I just love the whole thing. Like the presentation
really
of
nice,
this is just beautiful. And they're kind of fun. They smell amazing. They have really good colors. Like I just want to get them all just for
display. Yeah.
They look so good. And then mine
would probably be like a lime green or some kind of mine is always, whenever they do like signs, I feel like mine is always.
What are you again?
A Libra.
Oh, Libra.
I feel like it's always like the not cutest one.
Did I just miss your freaking birthday?
You did. You're not a good friend.
I literally am not. What day was it? I usually am really good.
Oh, it was like October 8th.
Oh, yeah. I'm a horrible friend.
It's okay. Well, I forgive you.
Wait, are you? Oh, you're Libra. My sister's Libra. Okay, so this one's the Scorpio.
I do like the colors.
The colors are good, but it'll be like powerful, intuitive, assertive, charismatic, magnetic, strong-willed, daring, passionate, independent. And it just gives you like this.
What does it smell like?
And it's, hers is good. I was like, hold on, what's that? Now I feel feel like a horrible person. I literally cannot believe that I've had some things going on that I'm like,
if you're worried about me, don't. Look, at this point, birthdays are just better than the alternative.
This one is really yummy. I don't know exactly what.
Is it like fruity or?
Look, and I'm like, this one's a little bit of a, I would say a little bit of a fruity floral, but not too strong. Like this is just going to make your house smell amazing.
Yeah.
And then they have a bunch of other, like from this line, different ones. Like they have this one for Beverly Hills and Miami. And like they kind of have the essence of, what those cities are going to be like. So beyond that, I think candles are so amazing, but these are just, anytime I've gifted this to anybody, they just are like, oh my gosh, I
like
love
the
it.
top too. I like when candles come with the top.
It's just very cool. It's like, this is a piece of art. And then yes, you get the candle, but it also, when you're done with it, how cute is this to put like your cotton balls, or you can
makeup
put it
brushes.
Like, so it's going to be a piece that you can keep, but I just love this as a gift. And I just wanted to highlight it because anybody I've gifted, they've loved it. And I love it.
They have a lot of candles on Twitter.
Guess what you're getting?
Okay. Nothing. I'm not worried about it. Oh my goodness. You're so silly. Okay. So I love a candle too.
Yes.
But I love what I chose even more because sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to light a candle. And then like 30 minutes later, I have to leave the house.
Oh,
and it doesn't have a chance to like, evenly burn. And then you've got this like and you waste all this wax. So I'm like, sometimes I don't have time to light a candle, but I still want to come into a room and have it smell good. So I like a diffuser, and I have diffusers all over my house. I have a diffuser next to my couch. I have one next to my bed. I have one right here on my vanity. Like I have one everywhere, but I didn't have one in my bathroom. So I chose this one for my bathroom, and it's the Juliet Has a Gun, not a home diffuser, because it's for the Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume.
Yes.
That's the scent of this, which some people say they can't smell. They say they're anosmic to it. I can smell the perfume and I can smell this. In fact, I've had it sitting on that vanity. I have two different ones in this room for this video before I put it in my bathroom. And I came in this morning and sat down to get ready, and I got like a big whiff of it. Like, so it's going to be even more prominent, I feel like, in my bathroom because it's a smaller room. I just like diffusers because I feel like they last a long time.
They do.
And if you feel like you can't like smell them after a hot minute, then just flip the, reeds, and it's like, it's brand new. And you don't have to worry about, lighting it and snuffing it out, and,
safer.
Yeah, it's safer. Like my teenager wants she wants candles for her room so bad. I'm like, absolutely not. I can't even trust that you bring your dirty clothes down. You think I'm going to trust that you're going to like put a candle out? No. So a diffuser is great for, kids' rooms too, or teenagers.
Tell me what I've smelled the perfume, but tell me how would you describe it I know it's the same. Is it like
it's
Molecule 01?
It's kind of like Molecule 01. It's kind of like, it's very hard to describe. It's almost just like you have a perfume on, but you don't. Your skin just smells really good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's not like a laundry smell.
No.
It's not super musky like a skin scent. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to describe.
The perfect one for your bathroom.
It really is.
Because that's what I was going to say. Like, you're right. Because you want, like, if you're coming into your home, you may want something a little more fragrant. But if this would be very neutral.
It is very neutral. Like, I don't worry about like Chad being like, what is that super floral? Like because it's right in between, our sinks and I mean, I just love it. I think it smells great. It's very, and like I said, it's hard to describe, but to me, it smells like someone who just has that naturally good smell to them, like just a clean skin scent.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Because there's days when you just want that. You don't want to be more complicated.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Juliet Has a Gun. Do what?
I said few and far between.
Yeah. Well, I mean, few and far between for sure. But for a diffuser, like I wouldn't want my Oud Satin Mood to be in a diffuser.
No.
Right.
Too much.
Yeah. So I think it's a good option for people that love candles and for people that maybe don't, or again, you have a, 15-year-old who swears they're going to put the candle out. I'm like,
yeah, no. I love
this
that.
is why they don't allow them in dorm rooms. At least they didn't used to.
And they do not allow it.
Yeah. Because even when you're in college, we don't trust you to blow that candle
We do not. Well, even Zoe was saying that her roommate they now live off campus in a house, but that one of them had the candle lit, had forgotten.
Oh,
that's like so a no.
It is it's scary.
And I laughed. I was like, these are the stories I don't want to hear.
I know. Ignorance is bliss when it comes to some of this. Okay.
Like, no. That's a good one. Okay, that's a good. I just got a gift idea for her, though.
There you go. Some diffusers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. What's next?
Is it our last little? What have you done?
Do we want to do our last full bottle, or do we want to do the last discovery set?
I think I did my. Oh. Let's do hot damn. Yes. I was like, okay, I want to do the full bottle.
Okay, we'll do the full bottle.
So you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I blanked. I'm sorry, guys. Got really excited about this one. Okay, so this is another one that her and I are like, we are both obsessed. We love it. And
we had this in our collection. We've had it in our collection for a while.
This is not new. Yeah. Ready?
But I think the reason that we were like, let's talk about this one is because it screams this season to us.
It does.
Like when you smell it, you smell the holidays. But it's not like you're sniffing gingerbread or eggnog or anything. It's not like that. It's just a sense of the holidays that comes over you, right? Yeah. It's not a holiday scent. Does that make sense? I'm saying that word way too much.
No, but this one, and I feel like everybody has a little bit of a different experience with it, but that they all love it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep. Should we reveal? This is Fragrance du Bois, New York Intense. And I do have to tell you, the first time I smelled this, though, is my son lives in New York, and we went for Christmas and did the whole thing. And I was like, when I smelled this, I was like, oh my gosh, they completely captured like shopping in that, just all area. Yes.
Something about it. And this is another like rose scent that is not rose dominant to my nose. I don't get that.
That is, yes, Grand Soir is another one. We actually did we talk about that one a little bit? I think
so. Yeah.
That is
have it, love it.
And we love this one so much. I feel like I laugh because there's like a little bit of, I always think of that they've opened up the doors to like Stuff Goodman and like,
but it's not
fine leather goods or, like the mix of like the Christmas tree.
That's the thing. It's a mixture. I don't smell this and have an overwhelming note pop out at me.
No.
It is extremely well blended.
So well.
And it just, which I feel like just it encompasses everything about this time of year to me. I just, love it. So it's got caramel in it. So there's like a touch of sweetness, but I wouldn't consider it like a gourmand. I don't even know what category I would put this under. Really? Yeah. Christmas?
Christmas. Well, and I also with the caramel. So like when you are in New York and they literally do have the vendor that does the nuts with the cinnamon and it just like permeates that, like you want to eat it, like you're piping it in and you're like, okay, I've got to go get the roasted nuts. I feel like they picked up that too. Like that, like just it's an experience.
Vanilla and musk, and I can get the overall sense that musk is in here, but it's not like
not
like a knock you down. It's just it's really well blended, and a compliment getter. I do get compliments on this, but I feel comfortable wearing this. Like I feel comfy, and like I would wear this even if I know I'm not leaving the house, and I just want to like cuddle up. Like, oh my goodness, y'all. I have to wear this tomorrow, and because my Christmas tree is up, I'm that person.
You guys, oh my gosh, if you can show the picture. So I laughed because she sent over her Christmas tree to me, and I was like, wow, it is gorgeous, number one. But I was like, you were on it. What day did you do it? Like in November 1st? I was like,
no. I have I want to do it November 1st. Chad won't let me do it November 1st. He's also a big hunter, so he always like is gone for a very long bit of time, like mid-November. So it is our deal where he has to get it down from the attic before he goes on his trip. Okay. So that's what it was. He got it down from the attic and we put it up. So if it were up to me, it would go up November 1st because you will likely not find a bigger Christmas fanatic than me. Like it's pretty bad. And I want it up all the time. But all that to say, I love at night having nothing but the Christmas tree lights on and cuddling up on the couch. And this would be a perfect scent for that.
I see you going around and spraying this on
your tree. Right? Spraying it on my tree, spraying it everywhere. Yeah, I would totally do that.
This is not a room scent.
It's not a room scent. No, I would love for my room to smell like that, but I would love a diffuser in this. How about that?
Yeah. So this is a really huge love. And then she was asking what's your favorite from, and we were saying both of ours, Pavilion.
Yeah.
Like that one. And if you like Oud Satin Mood, but it's 2 Beast mode, you're going to freaking love this one. Like it's going to have, and it's not the same fragrance,
it's not. It's just that it's not like this smells exactly like it, just dialed down. It's more of this gives me a sense of that fragrance. It kind of reminds me of it, but it's not the same thing. And again, it's better in my opinion. If I had to choose between the two, I would choose Pavilion.
Well, and we both were saying how we experienced, I mean, I put too much of the Oud Satin Mood on before, and where you are a little self-conscious, like you're like, oh my gosh, because it grows.
It does. It doesn't dial down. It keeps getting stronger.
It just like grows and grows. And we're saying we actually love that one.
Yeah.
But this one is like, if you've had that experience and you like feel like you have the bottle and you can barely use any, but you want something that you can spray on. I wouldn't say you have to, it's an extrait. It's an
extrait. You still don't need a lot. I mean, I'm 3 sprays and I'm good to go. It lasts all day on me.
Yes.
Like, all day.
Oh,
it's so good.
Okay, every time we do one of these, we always figure out what we're wearing for tomorrow. And now week. I'm like now having the
it's so good. So good. Okay. So you want to talk about our last
I do. And I'm so excited. So this was one we were both really excited about. And actually I wore one of my favorites the other day. That's when I texted you and I'm like, I freaking love it. I've had it for years.
Because I have that one in a full bottle too.
Yeah. Okay. So
I love this box too.
I do too. And I love this brand.
I do too.
Memo I Paris. Love is it I always say Memo Paris. Was it Memo?
I always say Memo, but
okay, Memo.
Hi
Brenda.
Hey Brenda.
We love you. Okay. We're so excited about this one. So this is another one that's like a fantastic.
So good.
And look how awesome this is.
Well, that's the thing. Memo Paris is probably hands down my favorite packaging as far as not only their bottles are gorgeous, but the boxes they send, the postcard that's attached. Like I love their presentation, and I really like this because it has this really nice book in it.
It's so cool, you guys. Like this is a no-brainer one.
It really is.
Anybody would love to try this one.
It goes through all of the scents, shows you what the full bottle looks like, and then also kind of tells you, a description of the scent with some note call outs. It doesn't have all the notes on there, but it gives some call outs. And honestly, I've smelled a lot of Memo. I have 3 full bottles of Memo, and I have smelled a lot that I like, but there was some in here that I had not smelled yet.
I know.
And one of them has become a favorite. And I wonder if you can guess. This is the game show portion of it.
Oh.
Let's talk about, we have inlay, French leather, Marfa, Lalibela, Irish leather, Iberian leather, and African leather. So those are the ones that come.
I'm going to go Irish leather for you. Ooh, I was going to go with your Ireland. She's like, okay. What?
One more guess.
Give me one hint though. Is it in the leather zone?
Yes, it is. It's one of the leathers.
Okay, because I'm gonna go with African.
You got it.
Yeah, that was I was laughing. I was like, is it that? But then she's very into like
African leather look. She gets it too. Yes.
Ireland. And so I was like, okay. And that one's so good.
It is. And you know what? It's probably the patchouli. But it also has cardamom in it.
Yeah.
And it has vetiver and oud. Y'all, I'm a real big oud lover, apparently. Oh my goodness, I love this so much.
And remember when we were both wondering about inlay?
Yes. And I do like inlay. I do like it. I also really like Marfa. If you're a tuberose fan, Marfa is really pretty.
You have to love tuberose, everybody. But
yeah, you do, because it's dominant tuberose, but I love tuberose, and it's
I want to smell your and we both
smell the African leather.
This one I always recommend, and this one is patchouli, but this is your very pretty girl fragrance. Like, I mean, it's not just a pretty girl fragrance, but anytime I wear this, this one is just like, I wore it the other day. I wrote her, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't worn this in so long. I'm so freaking in love. Like, I smell so good. I don't know. I mean,
it's good. It is good. It's not, I don't know. So people say they have sometimes trouble with like Memo Paris. Everything I have smelled, I like.
Yeah, I didn't find it to be too.
I don't think it's that polarizing. I mean, I think obviously if you don't like patchouli and, oud and that kind of stuff, you're not going to like African or leather. You may not like the leathers, but it's not like oh my goodness, that's horrible.
That is really, yeah.
Can you see why I like it?
I was like, well, I've smelled
it too much for you.
No, I've smelled it in store before.
Yeah.
Like they took you over. It's the most beautiful display when you go over there, but you zone in on that, like the bottle of this one. It's really cool.
It is.
And but I can totally smell the patchouli. Like, to me, I was like, oh yeah, patchouli.
That's what does it for me. Oh, it smells so good.
As I spray it all over my fingers. I love that one.
I love that one. There's not one in here I don't like.
No.
They have a brand new one, y'all, that I cannot wait for Lily to get, because it is in my 3 that I texted over to Abby. Well, it's Inverness.
Yeah. And the bottle alone, I was like,
and if y'all know how I am about Scotland. Okay. That is like, I should have been born there. Okay. There's like, I'm having serious withdrawals. I sent an Instagram to Chad the other day about Scotland. And I'm like, when are we going back? Because I'm having withdrawals. Like, seriously, my heart hurts when I think about it. But it's like a tartan,
tartan.
Yeah. It's
like, when I saw the bottle, that's made me laugh, because she sent over, and the 3 literally were like, these are all Mandy, you're gonna get it. But I was like, then I said, well, for the bottle alone,
and that's what I feel like with a lot of. I'm gonna see if I can.
Find it, because you guys, has it launched? Like, where can you get it? Oh, that is so adorable.
Look at that. I mean, that is like. I remember a video I did on YouTube years ago, because I've never been big into like packaging for makeup. Like, it's not really what sells it for me.
Okay. Yes.
But Burberry, when they had their makeup line, that packaging did it for me. And this is giving me Burberry vibes.
Yep. I had to buy the bronzer that it was ribbon like that. And I never used it because it was so pretty.
This is a woody, powdery, aromatic iris.
It screams Mandy Davis. Like, it was just like,
is what it's called. And right now, I think you can only get it on Memo, but I'm hoping Twisted Lily. I need to email them and see if they're getting it, because it will be mine.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
And it is all, what is it called again? Inverness?
Inverness.
Inverness. Yeah. That bottle alone, all of us, that's when I laughed really hard. I was like, well, this is like, I'm not going to be able to help you here because you're.
I know. You're like, you're getting all three, right? And I'm like, well, yes, eventually, but not all at the same time.
I picked that one for the first one because
You
of the
did.
packaging. So,
I mean, it's gorgeous. I love it so much. But really, Memo Paris has become a favorite of mine as well. And that African leather is high up on my wish list now.
it smells so good. I spelled it all.
I love it. And it would be perfect for this time of year too.
We just were trying to pick something like if I received this, I would be so excited. I'd be like, perfume party.
Right.
And it's just, and I think the touch here though with this one is the booklet
it's
inside.
So good. It's like art. The bottles are artwork in themselves.
They are.
But where did I put it?
It's just so pretty. And I was like, this is just such a great gift or a stocking gift. And this one is not that expensive.
No,
I think it was $35.
And with our code, it's even cheaper.
Oh yes. Let's get and a nice
I gotta plug the code. I'm not above it.
And then I do still think it's a really cute idea, guys. If you are, I get a lot of kudos when I give a gift set and then I say you can redeem for a perfume.
Oh, yeah. Or just a gift set in general. Like I would love that.
I just think it's fun.
I think the main takeaway from this video should be this.
Yes.
Get you a full bottle for yourself.
Yes.
A home something, candle or diffuser or something, room spray, something like that for someone that you're like, I really don't have a clue what to get them.
Okay? Yes.
Everybody loves that kind of thing.
Yep.
And get a discovery set for someone in your life that you wish you could text every day like Abby and I do about perfumes and get them into it and get them loving the niche perfume. So there you go.
I do have to say the cutest thing because my husband has now come over to the dark side. And like, it's so much fun because
it is so much fun. Every new bottle that I get, I like start making little decants for my best friend. And then once I get like a lot of them, I'll give them to her. And so every day now she texts me and tells me, I'm wearing this one today. I love it. Or I'm not going to say which one because it's one that I love, but she tried one this morning and she was like, what have you made me put on my skin? She hated it. It was a scrubber for her, but I'm like, girl, you have to spray it on paper first because she just goes straight in and puts it on her
she's
skin.
Like, Mandy sent it. I'm going to like it.
But I love that every morning now I get to
get a little update.
And and her husband like texted me and was like, and bought her a couple of bottles for her birthday this year. And so she's starting like her own little collection and fragrance makes me so happy.
I know. I mean, I feel like it's just not a very harmful like obsession.
Well, I mean, it's a little tough on the wallet depending on
okay.
But other than that, if you can do it.
There is that, but I'm saying like we're not like,
No, I mean there are way worse vices.
There's some way worse vices out there. And I just think it's fun when you get to share a little bit of your like everybody. I laugh because they all know I'm gonna give them perfume. Yeah. So that's what I've been like. And Emmett is ready to branch out. And so I'm like ready for, I'm not exactly sure he's a Chanel Bleu man.
Okay.
And he's ready for some niche.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm sure you've used this, but in case nobody else knows, because I use this, I feel like daily.
Oh,
Lily has a fragrance finder on their website.
Yes.
And you go in there and you put in a fragrance that you like. And then you
it'll bring up,
you click it and it'll bring up 3 similar, but not like in the same vein. It's not going to be like dupe fragrances, but in the same vein fragrances for something you like. Have you tried that with the Chanel?
I have. And I also, I use that all the time too for mine. Cause even I'll be like, well, I want something that is in this vein, but different, but I'm like loving this. Did you try they have a new stylist on there.
Oh, like, the AI, the chat. AI. I haven't tried it yet. But.
Okay, so this is like you can go in and just like put in kind of like I want to feel like I'm walking on a beach, and you put in. It does not have to do, and it's gonna bring up You got to try it. It's kind of scary, but it's good. Like,
Well, it's probably because it's scary of how good it is. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
you can, and I just found it to be interesting because you can put in something that you like, and then
Right.
it's kind of a cool thing. So that's another.
I'm
There
gonna
was
try it and see if I put in like a description of one of my favorites and see if it comes up with that. I think that'd be fun.
yeah.
To see if it actually, comes up like this one, the Nasamato Baronga. Be like,
Yeah,
I want to smell like I just poured a bottle of whiskey on me and see what it says.
Will you do that after we get
I'm going to do that. I will screenshot it and see.
Okay. I want to see that because yes, I want to see what the suggestions are.
I know. Because hey, I might end up getting something new. If they've got something that I don't have yet, because I prefer to smell like that.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this is going to be amazing. I need the screenshot for sure. But I think you're right. So you guys, we were so excited about doing this. And I think Mandy's right. A fragrance. I don't know about you, but when I'm shopping, of course I have to get, I was telling her, I was like, okay, I need to pick my Christmas fragrance, like that I'm going to be getting myself because, or telling a family member, but so one for yourself, because I know fragrance that can be trickier, but then I feel like we have some good options here.
And then a home scent or something for the home for, again, people that you don't have a clue what to buy for. You feel like they have everything, or maybe you don't, you need to get them something, but you don't know them as well as you should to be able to pick something like that out. That'd be a great option. And then a discovery set for, like, I wish I had a frag head friend. You make one.
Do believe me, doesn't take long.
It doesn't. Get them a couple discovery sets for Christmas and they'll be hooked.
I love it because I have friends come over to my house and they'll be like, they want me to help pick a perfume, but it's like, that's where I'm like, well, no, we're going to come over and then I laugh. I'm like, well, you can just take the bottle for a while because I won't miss it. But
I'm like, I have little 2 ml empty decants. I'll give you some, but you're not taking my bottle.
Only with somebody that I know I can go snag it from. You're right.
Much nicer. Because what if I get up the next morning and I want to smell like that?
I'm going to run over to their house and be like, I just need a squirt. No.
Or give me my bottle back.
Yeah. I'm not shy like that. I need to use it in a video.
Yay. This was so much fun.
This was hey, and everybody, we should talk about our next one, but happy holidays. I cannot believe that it's already going to be I'm literally like, it kind of snuck up on me.
It very much snuck up on me. Like my aunt texted me and she was like, I need you to bring this to dinner. And I'm like, that's next week. Like, oh my word. Yeah.
Okay. So do we have do we want to talk about any theme for next month?
I mean, I would love suggestions for themes.
Yes, because this gives us a chance to help hone in what our Christmas gift can be.
That's right.
Holiday gift.
Because I don't know if we'll be able to, we may or may not be able to do it in December. With the holidays, it might get kind of crazy. So it'll probably be in January. But that'll give us some time to like get everything together and
a 2024. Give us some ideas. And also we always love to hear from you guys, like what you're loving.
Yes.
Right? Like what fragrance you've been wearing or loving, because then it gives us onto our list to try out.
That's right. Because we are consumers too.
Twisted Lily. Yes. We have our code. We put in the description box, Pretty in Pink. Kathleen, I need to know what that is. So in the
that's the theme.
Oh, like, Pretty in Pink.
I would be so bad at that, y'all. I'm not a pink perfume person. Not like color wise, but like
I was gonna say
feel wise. I have a couple. I have a few.
A theme idea. Well, of course, I love it. You know what we could do? I could do a Pretty in Pink, and then you could pick another color, and we could combine ours together.
Mine would be like black.
No, yours is going to be whiskey colored. It's going to be. I want to have the booze hound.
That's right. I think I do have. You know what? I'm looking at like 4 right now that would go in the Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
So and Back in Black. I could kill about Back in Black. Like,
you know what? We could do, I think it would be fun to do like the contrast. Like
yeah,
that would
might.
be
Yeah.
hilarious.
Okay. That's a good idea. I kind of like that.
That's so funny. Oh, okay. So thank you. Oh, so our code is Abby
Abby.
and
And it's in the description box too. It'll be in there.
Mandy 10. Have fun on the website.
Yeah.
We gave our suggestions, but you guys, their website's amazing. They always have
You
like
could
the
spend
newest
hours.
things. Like it's a really fun experience. So we were excited to do this tonight.
Yay.
And you yeah, I like this contrast too.
Comparative literature. You were speaking my look. I am.
Yep. She's like,
If I knew I could do something else but like teach college, basically, I would have majored in English. I minored in English. I love comparative literature. I love writing papers. Like y'all, I had so much fun writing my thesis for my master's. That is me.
He loves
crazy. So I'm loving this idea now. When you said comparative literature, I'm like, yeah.
Okay, good. Because I was like, she wasn't quite sold. And I was like, I am sold. We do this. Oh, good. Okay. This is I think we've got our January kickoff to 2024.
I think so.
Comparative literature. Awesome. Here we come.
That's right. All right. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.